Now we're going to talk about when I was in joint, right? This story from the cell is a real important story from the cell, and I think a lot of y'all can connect with. When I was on, in Dallas Penitentiary, right? It's this cat that used to always run the yard. I ain't going to put his name out there, but we used to call him the Angler. Every day this motherfucker walk in the yard with somebody different, got a story to tell. He knows somebody that know your cousin. He did a robbery back in the day with your homeboy. He smoked a blunt with your uncle. This motherfucker knew everybody. I'm talking about everybody on the prison yard. It was somebody, some way or somehow that he knew somebody that was connected to you, that knew you, whatever. Every night, his whole play on the block, he did all this shit, walked the yard, kicked it with motherfuckers. This shit was always about a soup and a beef and cheese. This whole thing was about that. It was an angle, right? Now, me being in jail, I started noticing not just him, it was a bunch of anglers that was under the same operation as him. These motherfuckers would talk you to death, walk the yard with you, work out with all this shit just at the end of the night. You know what I mean? When it's almost like, hey, excuse me, you got a suit? Petty shit. Now, one thing about prison is this. Prison was real informative and educational for me about the human behavior in different places, human behavior. So now it was like I was able to understand and study humans, and I was able to alert more than anything, because I already was a cat that grew up in the streets, been in the streets since I was 9, running around. My brothers was in the game. Everybody I knew was in the game.
R.I.P. Cousin Steve.
Yeah, R.I.P. to my bro. So I always was on point with that shit now. But what happened was prison made me sharper with identifying snakes and identifying motives.